after doing this, you see this is what we want. Then we continue with the same pattern. But what we do here, we've started with 6 curves. So remember, as we go up, they reduce. As I've told you, the thread, when it is longer, it disturbs, but the better. So you still make your V and get through the bead. So when you're someone who wants to count, not just estimating, let's say here you've made 10 beads. So in your counting, you should always make 11 beads so that you can pass through that extra bead. Meaning, let's say you've passed through this one, this side will be 5, this side 5, then the other 11th bead you pass through it. That's how they count if you're to count the beads. If you're not doing it my way of estimating, you count using odd numbers, so that extra 1 bead is what you go through. I think you see what the thread does with the beads. So we continue up to here. So this is what we have. So what we do, you see now these are 5, meaning the next ones will be 4, the next one 3, then that's how it goes. And this is how it ends. And after this, you attach what? The string. Oh, I want this to be a back show. So what you do, you continue with your thread and here I always count 5 needles, 4 needles. You count 5. So this is it. After our 5 needles, we go through this like to tie. You can go through more like 2 to 3 times. You cut and burn. So why do I do it like this? Sometimes when I'm making the other type of blur that we have on our Instagram page, we had this but we didn't shoot it. We've not yet shot this type yet, but the other type I still count these five needles of beads. So this attaches to the other part of the blur. But this, why do I make it like this? Sometimes this is better because we don't have the same chest height, like the height from the breast to the neck. So it's better to do this string so that someone can tie from behind on what fits them. Then here we measure under the boob. I have a video about the measurements on how we can measure ourselves or a customer on the bikini part. So hopefully this is what we have. So what I do, as you see, I think the remaining part, my battery is dying and it's coming to evening. So we still do the same thing this side as the process we went through. This is the same process we use here. So what I do here, I always count there are 30 beads, and when I don't count, I always measure 3 inches to 4. Depending on the small person, I always measure 3 inches. Then on someone with a wider chest or wide boobs, that space between the boobs, I measure 4 inches. Then where the 4 inches end, that's where you begin the same process we did here, and it also ends with a string that we shall tie with this one on the neck. And that is it. Thanks for watching. Where you don't understand, I'm ready to answer the questions. You can comment down below, and you can also follow me on Instagram at Howard's Gallery for more like designs. Then what else have I not talked about? The counting part. So why I don't count, you see this estimation also brings that curve. You see the ones you've counted, like they are all the same measurement, it is always straight. It is always straight, not having these curves in it. So to me, I think the curves too bring somehow some beauty to the blur. So that is it. Thanks for watching again. See you in my next video. Bye.